What's going on, everybody? This is Andrew Deal here, bringing you guys the crypto deal. So I wasn't going to bring you guys a video until December 23rd. However, the market's been so interesting lately, I figured that I had to bring you guys something. So here it is. Talking about the coin EXACOIN. So you guys may have heard of it, you guys may not have heard of it. However, I think it's extremely crucial for me to bring you guys why I think it's going to be big, why I think the entire market's going to grow, as well as far as the lending platform market. So let's get started. So we all have seen in the news recently that, Bitcoin's been mentioned in the news on CNN and CNBC and all these major news platforms and networks, and I think that that's really going to stir a lot of commotion up in the community as far as the older generations start looking into what their investments portfolio brings, and they realize, for the last 10 years Social Security's been going down the drain and all kinds of stuff. So they just don't know where to get started. The market's too speculative and too volatile for them to really go and dive in and invest, because they could make the wrong investment and lose all their life savings, or they could, but whatever it might be. So they're going to be very hesitant. They're not like the 20-somethings and the 35-somethings that really just don't give a crap. A couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. How we burn it every day and buying new iPhones and all kinds of other crap we buy. So, but I'm really not big into mining. I'm really big into like the cloud mining platforms. Really big into like the lending platforms, and I do some trading myself. I've really only been active in the entire crypto world for probably 3 months, so I'm still learning myself. So any comments you guys can give me in the comment section below on my channel would be greatly appreciated. So let's get into it. I think the market of the lending platforms is really going to be huge. I think it's going to be a secure method for the older generations to get into this space and get a compound interest on their investment, to see that daily interest accruing all the time. I think it's going to give them that essence of security that they look for in their generation, because it's hell, we're all socialized, we all get grown up in certain eras, we all get brought up in these eras, and we realize I wasn't born in the Great Depression. I didn't live through the Depression. I lived through the housing market collapse of 2008, and I think at that point in time I was I was freaking 15 years old, so, only 26 now, so what the hell do I know? This is what I think. I think that with the increased interest in the crypto world, because of the profits that people are seeing, from Bitcoin going to $7,000 to $18,000, back to 15, back to 14, a lot of people panic sell because a lot of people are still into the market. There's how many people going into Coinbase every day that are newly trading, paying those ridiculous, crazy fees because they don't know any better. A lot of people. But they really don't know where to put their money at. It's all speculation to them. They watch YouTube videos from some random guy telling them you have to invest in Electronium, you have to invest in this, you have to invest in that. But they, hell, that video could be 2 months old, and the price could have already spiked and somebody dumped it, done a conventional pump and dump to it, and everybody's screwed then. You never know. So I'm bringing you this based off my my sociology theory of how people are socialized and where they're brought up, and the older generations trying to capitalize on the crypto market today. So I think it's really going to be huge. I think they're going to find comfort in the lending platform, the fact that they're getting compound interest on their investment, because it brings them back to the traditional sense that they know of with the banks. How many times do you see a 40, 50-something, 60-some-year-old person that's giving money to, it's putting money into TD Ameritrade and betting in the stock market? No, they go to a stockbroker, or they go to somebody that deals with mutual bonds, and they put their money in mutual bonds, or they buy real estate, or they buy this, or they buy that. Slow growth, long-term hold investment. And that really is what these lending platforms are. I put a $1,070 loan into Bitconnect 7 days ago. I've earned $87 on it because I've been converting my lending wallet over into Bitconnect tokens, and the price of them have been going up considerably. If I didn't do that, I would have only made probably $69 so far. So I've made an additional $18 in 7 days just by doing that method. And I really haven't heard anybody talk about that, because the market is volatile. You might as well just put it into Bitcoin or whatever, but that market's very volatile right now. So, and they kind of reflect each other. But anyway, to get down to business, I think it's really going to be huge. I think these older generations are going to find comfort in these lending platforms. They're going to learn to park their money. They're going to be okay with the 120 days or the 200 some odd days for the huge 30%, 40% increases that these lending platforms are speculating, which so far it's been true for me with Bitconnect. I think they're going to find comfort in that, because they grew up in the money market, bank CD era, where you park $1,000 for 5 years and it gains 3%, over 5 years, and that's how they see the investment world. And this is completely turning the investment world, the banking world, all that upside down. So as they want to get into it, I think they're the platforms they're going to be using. I have had some success with Bitconnect. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, talked to a lot of people online that really seem like Bitconnect's going to be it's a huge scam. I don't want to sit in front of a computer all day with my $1,000 trading as the market goes up and goes down. I'm totally fine making a dividend on the total yield that they make with their AI bot. Totally fine with that. I don't need to be making a shit ton of money and be sitting in front of a computer every day. I still have to work. I'm not that rich yet, so I'm completely okay with that. As far as the scam goes, it's only been around for a year. They have 8 million coins that are currently in circulation, and it started out in the dollar range, Bitconnect tokens, and hell, they're up to 375, 380 a token now within a year's time. That's freaking huge. If I wish I would have gotten into it a year ago and really invested into Bitconnect. Granted, I say it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a pyramid scheme, whatever. It's a network marketing platform, which there's network marketing all over. Park Power, you have Thrive. There's all these network marketing platforms, which if you really get into it, there's a lot of money to be made in it. So either you can be a speculator, you can be a hater, or you can be someone that jumps on the bandwagon, gives it your full attention, tries to create an entire business wrapped around you or somebody above you, and try to walk out making a lot more money than what you came in with. I think that's what we're all in this game for. Granted, to see the technology take off in the marketplace, to see all these promises come true and the entire world, changes for the better. We all want to see that too, but in the meantime of doing that, we would all like to increase our positions in life financially and all try to become more savvy investors in the crypto world and just try to be better people, financially be able to provide our families with more, be able to give, something back. So I think that's going to be huge. So I just brought to my attention, there's a couple other lending platforms that are be coming out very, very soon, and I'm like, which one do I buy in? Because they could all be the next Bitconnect. And I really like EXACOIN. I found EXACOIN. It goes on trading as an ICO tomorrow, December 11th, roughly at 11 a.m. So it's going to be trading at 90 cents a coin. There's 27 million coins that are totally going to be in circulation. And it's going to take 12 years for all them 27 million to be in circulation. They're only starting out with 6 million pre-mined tokens. There's already 150,000 members that are subscribed on their webpage and have their wallets that are ready with the money sitting, waiting to get into EXACOIN. It's huge. So there's going to be a massive rush. The beauty of it is that per account on EXACOIN, on the first day, the bonus release date, which is at 11 tomorrow, they're only releasing 500 coins per account. So if you can round up $450 between now and tomorrow at 11, you can get 500 coins just like everybody else is only going to be able to get unless they create multiple accounts, which I really thought about it myself, but I don't really want to get screwed over and lose my money, so I'm not. Then from the 11th until the 13th, for the next 3 days, you can also buy at 90 cents a token. And there's also only releasing 500 tokens per day per account. And this goes on all the way through the month of December. Starting January 1st, they're releasing the ICO into the trading place, and they're going to start using their volatility bot to make dividends for people. And I think it's really going to be massive. And I really wanted to push this because I think that their marketing campaigns there, their website, their whole platform is phenomenal. It's super simplistic. It's super easy to get on. Everything's laid out for you. It's not like Bitconnect where you're like, where the hell do I get to the volatility calculator? Where the hell do I know what I'm making? How do I see my transactions? How do I see all this? It's not complicated. It's meant for the older generations who are going to be extremely confused and very weary about getting into this. It looks very friendly. Very, very good platform. I think there's going to be huge gains to be made, and I really wanted to bring this to you guys first. I'm from a small town in central Pennsylvania of like 4,000 people, and called Danville. And I think I'm the only one in my entire town that's ever even heard of cryptocurrencies except for Bitcoin, let alone has ever started trading in them. I think there's something very unique about that. I think, I hate this song. I really think that there's going to be a huge market. I really think we can all make a lot of money, and I think that everybody in these small towns that don't live in these major cities that are accustomed or socialized in a certain way to accept risk and all that stuff, in my town you can eventually get a 40-hour-a-week job, work your ass off for 40 years, 50 years now, whatever, retire and live comfortably in your 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, 1,000 square foot, garbage. There's a lot of people that are like that. Some people sit in front of a work at a factory all day, and there's anything wrong with that, and all I do all day is just push a button. I can't do that. I can't do that my whole life. I want to be more than that. I want to be more successful. I want to branch out. I want to become somebody. I have great ambition. I think every one of you guys who are in the crypto market also have great ambition. Think of the .com boom. The crypto market's a grain of sand on the beach of the .com boom. There's all these massive billion-dollar companies have started on .com. It's completely changing at all point in times. We had the creation of MySpace, creation of Facebook, all these social media platforms. Snapchat, where you pick the picture and send it to somebody, it's worth $1 billion some dollars. It's crazy where you have an idea and you can launch on a platform and you literally become a billionaire, a millionaire overnight. And I think this market's really going to bring the money back to the people, take it away from the lending institutions, take it away from to the big players in the world that have money is just owned by them and they hold it. And I think it's really going to give the money back to the people, and it's going to give us a chance to kind of make the table even, make the marketplace even, and make trades faster, and really branch out the olive branch to other countries and continents and whatnot, and make trades very quick, and trade in commodity, trade in whatever, trade in Bitcoin, whatever you want to trade in. I think it's going to be huge. So just to leave you guys with this, I really think EXACOIN's huge. I'm going to leave my referral link down in the bottom, and I really appreciate if you guys do look at EXACOIN, you guys do want to make an account and make a small investment or start buying EXACOIN like I am. Use my referral link. We'll make a great team together. I'm going to post these videos every week. They're going to be very informative. It's not only going to be about EXACOIN or my venture through EXACOIN. I'm going to create probably a separate channel for that. I'm not sure yet. Just in lending platforms. I'm going to make one trading just in altcoins, and then following market fluctuations of Bitcoin. And I really want it to be as informative as possible, and I really want it to be a community, a strong community where everybody can give their 2 cents. We can have debates on the community, and I really thought about starting a Reddit page so we can all get in there and really hash it out of what we're talking about. Some crazy things going on. Really be secure. Really do your 2-step verifications. Do all the security features on every website, because hell, look at what the hell was it? The hashing mining website that just got freaking hacked for $100 million in Bitcoin. I don't want to lose my shit. I invested my own dollars in this, and I'm growing a great portfolio. Last thing I want to do is lose it all to some stupid security issue. So really appreciate you guys getting a hold of my channel, and really, I really hope you guys subscribe and get out there and give me a like, leave a comment in the post. Really going to start being more informative right now. I'm making these videos on a tablet inside my hotel room, so I really can't give you guys sub pages where I break down, here's what I'm showing you, here's what I'm talking about. They're to come. The first one of those official videos is really going to be December 23rd. So like the page, subscribe. I really hope when I launch videos you guys all get on them right away and look at them, because I'm going to bring you guys deals like this. Is the deals where, hell, in 20 hours EXACOIN is going into their ICO phase, and you can get them at 90 cents a token. I try to bring these guys to you all the time. The market's constantly changing. There's constantly room for growth. And this is Andrew Deal here with the Crypto Deal, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Have a good week, and I'll catch you guys on the 23rd.